So, in our last game, we had a pretty massive battle. You guys made it inside of the cathedral. When you went inside, you were sucked into a dream kind of memory of one of Lulu's memories of the city Igdiligen being attacked by demons. Well, wait, something happened before that. No, that was it. While you were there, yeah, they were being attacked by demons. You were able to save lots of them. Unfortunately, not the dog.
Oh.
But
what kind of dog was it? A mastiff?
yeah. But you fought Bulguras. What else? Fought Garrick Knoll, some dredges, Brox, sorry, there we go again. Some gnolls. And then your biggest fight was with Yinogu. You guys had this massive battle with the Demon Lord, and then right before you guys were able to kill him, Zariel came out of the heavens and sent him away to hell. Being the defender of this town and hero. What else? Was there anything I missed that was noteworthy?
No.
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Awesome. And yeah, that's kind of where we left off. Spot. Alright, so yeah, you guys are standing there. Zariel came out of the sky with Lulu as a huge beast of an elephant, and she saves the day. As she comes down, she lands and she looks at you and she says, "Heroes, you've done well defending the city, but I am here now. Fear not."
Were we afraid?
No,
She's saying it like to everyone also, not just you guys. To anybody who's scared and running around.
Wait, there's still people in the town? Didn't we tell them all to leave?
I mean, it's like a memory, so every now and then people just like randomly run by screaming. She introduces herself. "I am the Archangel Zariel, and this is Lulu. Do any of you need any healing?" She kind of looks around.
Rendar probably does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We're still on the title screen, by the way, Sebastian.
There you go. That's fine. As you guys are loading, yeah, she asks if anyone needs any healing, and then when she looks at Rendar and you're all beat up, she lays her hands on your shoulder, and you feel yourself heal for 43 HP.
I like this Ariel better.
Just this radiant glow comes through your whole body, lifts you up. She looks around. Is anyone going to introduce themselves, or you guys? Or you can just say you introduce yourselves if you don't want to talk.
No, the hut's still up.
And we know that we're in a dream, right?
I mean, yeah, we kind of established that last week where you kind of feel like you understand what's happening.
I probably just ignores Ariel and look at Lulu like, this is kind of a sick joke, Lulu.
You don't have to hide in your little prison any longer. You're free to come out. I am here.
If we ignore her, she'll go away.
You tried that with me.
If you
It
just
didn't
don't
work.
move.
Render's going to at least thank
So-
Zariel.
She's in her like angelic form rather than her devil form, yeah?
Yeah. At the same time, around like the city, you see this massive these massive horses come running in with these hell riders on the back with their swords up, and they come through and they start charging through the rest of the town, fighting off if there's any little demons running around. They're looking through and saving everybody else. And the town, you see the people. Whoever's left is like clapping for them and everything. You actually recognize them as the Hell Riders from the crypt that you were at. You recognize the main guy.
Atlantis or Olivier.
Olivier.
So what is Costa doing?
Kind of just looking at her.
We could warn them that if they just keep following her, they're all going to end up in hell, and she's going to be a demon.
I feel like it won't have much of an impact.
So yeah, so she thanks you all, and even though you don't come out, she still knows you're there. She thanks you.
T-Rex rules. If we don't move, she can't see us.
She utters a blessing to you, Costa, plus to Lathander, and then she starts to walk away.
It worked.
A portal opens, and her Hell Riders and herself start to walk towards it, and she says, off to Avernus we go to fight the demons. And as her Hell Riders start to run through the portal, everyone kind of just slows down and stops, and she turns and looks at you, Costa, and she says, Ye Ganu slaughtered those I swore to protect. I can stop him and others like him. I might have to give up all I stand for, but I could stem the tide of chaos and save many lives from the demonic terrors of the abyss. Were you in my place, would you risk it all to save others?
Wait. We already killed him. What the hell is she talking about?
Oh, you're not there, so you can't talk.
we would have. We would have killed him, but she just decided to banish him back.
Yeah, right.
And spoiler alert, we know how this story ends, Ariel.
Well, since you're in the hut, she's talking to Costa.
I'll just lightly peer down from my poems, my poem book, and sort of bring my reading glasses to my nose. Like, are you serious, bitch? Listening to all this goddamn nonsense coming from her. Like she saved the day and we didn't.
Yeah,
I
I guess.
Costa's having a long hard think about it, but he's a bit confused by the whole situation.
Why do you look so confused?
Well,
She asks. I mean, I would assume you look confused. Costa, I don't feel, can hide that facial
yeah,
expression.
Kind of got his nose kind of scrunched up, and he's just kind of staring at her.
So she looks at you and she says, if you were in my place, would you have risked it all to save the others?
Probably not, to be honest, love. No.
She goes, oh, all right then. I guess that's what makes me an angel.
Yeah. I mean, Not saying I wouldn't do my best, but I mean, there's a limit, isn't there? It's all a balancing act, isn't it? Scales and that, you know. Push it too far any direction, it's not good, is it?
Not if you have faith. You
Well-
must take what's necessary to get there.
I'm on the same thinking, but I mean, I don't know if you know this. You're about to go off the deep end, love. You're about to lose it in a proper way.
She says, I don't know what you speak of.
Well, spoiler alert. You're now about to go flying into hell. You're not going to come out the same. When there's doing your bit for other people, and then there's dealing with the devil.
I am willing to take what sacrifices I must to fight all the demons in this realm.
Yeah, that's where we differ. I think I don't know a lot about it, but there's very little I can do to stop you.
Well, good luck, my child, and good journey. As she starts to, her and Lulu ride off into the portal, and it closes behind her. At that moment, just a bright light flashes, and when the light goes away, you stand before the dais, atop which glows the sword of Zariel. Also before you are Lulu and the ghostly warrior Yale. Let me find that picture.
Yale, like the universe, like the Ivy League.
Yae, Yale, Yale, Yale.
It would be Yale, but it's
Yeah.
spelled Y-A-E-L because Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
It's like spelling Tony with a P at the beginning.
The Holophant is first to speak, and she says, I remember everything now.
You mean Lulu?
Lulu, yep.
The Holophant.
Igdiligen was the last straw. We followed Zariel to Avernus, but the evil there proved to be too much for us. Asmodeus appeared and promised Zariel infernal legions to end the blood war, but she had to give the Lord of the Nine Hells her fealty. She accepted and became the Archdevil, but not before Yale, and I took her sword, hoping it could redeem Zariel someday. I gave my magic and memories, and Yale gave her life to construct this place to protect the sword. And then Yale's ghost says, You have faced many trials to claim the sword of Zariel. I'm sorry to say, you face one more. As the inscription of the dais says, the hero who becomes one with this blade exists no longer. Which of you is brave enough to draw the blade and be gone forever?
Totally roll my eyes. What does it sat upon? Sat in the sword?
It's in a big rock. Like
I saw it was blank to me.
Oh, was it?
Yep. I think I know what you mean. Renda, pick up the rock.
Just made it be that one.
Does the rock look liftable?
No.
Oh, come on. That's totally within Rendar's reach.
That boulder?
Are you kidding? He could
It's like a ton.
Whoa,
You know how
Renda
much
could bench that
a
easy.
rock that size would weigh?
Not even max, not even single rep max.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wish we
I
had
mean,
a
you could
portable hole.
try.
Oh, why don't we get Charles to do it?
Well, one of you has to claim it. We have to save Zariel.
Gary, would you like to do the honors?
Lulu, why don't you take it?
I am not worthy of this sword. Nor could I
What?
wield it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can. You
come
have a
on. Sure,
trunk.
your giant form. You got that big, tusk thing. I don't know.
A
If
trunk.
sh-
That's the
He's
word.
not worthy. I think the rest of us are boned.
Oh, yeah, so that was... What is Costa gonna do?
Well, he's kind of attached to the sword he's already got, but
I figured that much. So you're all staring at the sword. Yale
Yeah.
is looking like confused. Did you
I
not
checked.
come here for the sword?
Kost will grab the sword and just hand it straight to Rendar.
Like hot potato. Oh, here you go.
All right. Let me see.
Rendar catches it.
Wait, try not drop it.
Yeah, once you pull the sword out of the rock, immediately you feel that there is a presence in it, like an intelligence, and you can feel that it yearns to fight demons and to save Zariel. But you just quickly grab it. You get that feeling almost immediately, and then you like toss it to Rendar, and then Rendar, you can feel the same.
I'll tell him to drop it real quick, if you will, Rendar.
Okay, and place it on the ground.
Okay.
No, let's not be too hasty. As much as hold on, Leandra, excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna sort of gently, sort of my arm is gonna go across her body onto the other shoulder if I'm on the other side, and just slowly move her behind.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna get the guys together. Listen, I think we've adventured enough together to where we view each other, the four of us. Quickly look back at Leandra. The four of us as almost like brothers, blood brothers in combat. Now, as much as we like to make fun of Rendar and make him be the mule of our group, I've grown quite fond of him over the years, over the 2 months I've known him. And I don't wish to lose you, big fella. I'll pat him on the pectoral muscle.
Doesn't
Does he-
react.
Nice.
So what do we do?
Here's an idea. We give it to Charles, the bearded devil. That's still stone.
I'm fine with the idea. I don't see a problem with it.
You can't give it to a devil.
You're not part of this conversation, Lulu. Hold on a minute.
Here's the thing. So, I'm assuming has Costa and Rendar told us what they felt like? Whoa, I feel weird. Like,
Have you cast the render?
Oh, what? Sorry.
When you grabbed the sword, you felt the need to fight demons and save Zariel from what's happened to her. Do you tell anyone that when you tossed it over to Rendar?
I guess so. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it possible it might reject being held by a devil?
possibly. But if it works, what an subverted expectation. I hear those are very popular nowadays. How ironic. Demon slaying death.
It could be quite interesting.
Shall we give it a try? Lest he burst into flames, into ash? Might as well.
It can't hurt, can it?
No, he hasn't done much to begin with.
Now, just as a backup plan, should that fail, what's the next course of action?
Oh, I'll carry it if I have to.
Is it a longsword?
It is a longsword, yes.
Say, Cos, if you had to guess, how heavy was it?
Well, it's not as heavy as my other sword.
But
I mean,
perfect, perfectly balanced.
I mean, if nothing else, Amadeus can carry it for us.
That was my next thought, was perhaps he could carry it. And
Not like he can complain. Don't tell him I said that.
right, well, let's get Charles and see what happens.
All right then, Rendar, fetch Charles, will you?
Where is he? Where exactly is he?
He's in our transportation.
Which
Yeah,
is all the way
yeah.
back through those tunnels that we came in.
I mean, it's clear now, right?
I, gu-
Huh?
I guess if he's not there, then I'll just carry it up and carry it myself.
Well, no. Let's give it to Amadeus. Maybe he'll carry it back to the car for us.
Amadeus, chop chop.
It wasn't.
As you guys are doing that, Lulu swoops down and she grabs it.
Oh, see, so you could have done it the whole damn time, Lulu.
And she's holding it. She says, if you're not going to use this to save Zariel, then none of you can have it.
Lulu, nobody said nothing. Nobody said anything about not saving Zariel. None of us just value our lives. All of us.
What do
We
you
don't want to
mean?
disappear into the abyss.
Why would you do that?
Do what? Disappear into the abyss?
And she says, yes.
Well,
Can
the
you
sword
not
told
read?
us.
Look at the sign right
Yeah.
there.
You see, you can read, right?
You don't understand. It's going to make you stronger and more powerful.
Yes,
you,
and,
you will
and we
be
shall,
imbued with holiness, like
That
me.
sounds like possession to me.
and then we shall cease to exist momentarily after.
You'll be better. Don't you always want to be better?
I'm already pretty great.
I am, Lulu, I'm getting this weird sort of horror character coming from you now, almost like how do you call them? Evangelical.
Be one
Rendar's
of us.
totally buying it.
The pyramid scheme.
I'll take it.
Next thing you know, you tell us to drink some sort of fruity concoction.
She
Made
when you
with cyanide.
she looks at you when you say I'll take it, Rendar, and she's like, I don't know if it would pick you. But you can try. Was Rendar being serious when he said he'll take it?
Yeah.
Oh. And she hands it to you. When you take the sword, again, you feel that need to fight demons and to save Zariel. But you also feel the sword is kind of... It's almost like checking you out in a sense. It seems really disappointed. You can feel that coming from it.
Giving them the old up and down.
Yeah. It's
I figure
almost...
it would want a strong person, but not a bright one, so it can just do what it wants.
And it, yeah, unfortunately, you feel this unworthiness coming from it.
Just like my mother.
Your mother was a sword? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
I'm not worthy. I can't use this.
Oh,
No, Rendal, let's not drag past trauma into our little groups.
And
We-
honestly, sword, if you're in there and I just kind of like tap it, that's the best you're getting today, I think.
Well, then we
Unless
must. We have to find a hero who can wield this and save El Terrell. Let's go back to El Terrell.
Why not Yell do it? You. I'll point to the ghost woman if she's still there.
I cannot leave this place. Once the sword bonds with somebody, I shall become no more. I will
But
be
what if
free.
you're
Bored
that
now.
somebody?
Costa's just going to pick it up. He's had enough.
Okay. What do you say? Or do you just pick it up?
Like, come on, we've got a job to do. And just turn around and start walking.
Are you going to try? Are you trying to attune to it or anything, or are you just grabbing it to walk?
Just picking it up and walking away with it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, if you're not going to try to attune to it, then you just get those feelings of to fight demons and save Zariel coming from it.
I didn't realise I had to try and attune. I just assumed that it does attune.
Well, it's not gonna just take over. Like you have to agree.
Oh, then why are we like pussyfoot? Why were we pussyfooting around it then? We could just carry it.
Because Lulu, she was like not gonna let someone take it unless they attune to it. But she says, if you promise we can pick a hero at Elturel, then I'll go.
Sure.
Yale looks at you, Lulu, suspiciously, and she says, be careful on your journey, Lulu, and be sure to find that hero.
It's just a bit vague with what you mean hero and what the repercussions of being that hero. That's what my issue is.
You will be given gifts beyond any mortal would ever
Well,
receive.
That still sounds ominous.
It would transform you almost into an angel-like creature, most likely.
Yeah, see, this is what I've got issue. Can I forego that? Can I just hit whatever I need to hit with the sword? When it's dead, just go back to normal. Is that all right?
The sword
mean-
itself, when you hit, you have to attune to it. So, requires, attunement. So it won't really work for you. I mean, you can still use it as a longsword. It would still do some other kinds of damage because it is glowing. So you would think that it might do some kind of radiant damage as well, but you don't know.
So
Cost-
Now hold on, Lulu. If say Costa, because he really is the best of us here, if he were to agree to these terms, and we go and be the hero group that this hellscape needs, and we finish all that, and he throws the sword away, will he remain as Costa as we see him now?
Once you transform, the transformation is permanent.
Yeah, again, you're really not selling us on this.
But
Wait, I
it
know.
is so much better than what you already are.
My brain just hatched a rather wonderful idea that may work. Why not give it to Olivier?
Olivier?
He's the one.
I'm not against that. I like it. I think he would be the perfect choice.
I mean, he's the one who's always regretted letting Zariel fall to the dark side. He's always wanted to save her. Now's his chance.
I'll
And
do
plus he
it.
still owes us.
All right, I'll do it. I'll attune to it.
Of course, if you do so choose to, I shall miss you very dearly.
Well,
And if you do
Wouldn't
ascend
go
to the
anywhere.
heavens, make sure you... What's up?
I said we won't be going anywhere at this rate. I'm old. I'm past it. I appreciate that. I mean, there might be 100 virgins up there waiting for me. We don't know. It could work out all right.
Well, you know, the scripture doesn't specify what kind of virgin.
Well, I've taken a fair few gambles in my life. I'll give it a shot.
Well, if you do achieve angelic status, I shall very dearly miss you, Sherry. And if you are up there watching over us after all of this, please look to us favorably and take it down highly important.
It has been a journey.
Yeah, well, don't need to get all sentimental or emotional about it, do we? Come on, let's just suck it up.
All right.
All right.
I mean,
Come
I'm
on
not
then,
joining
do
the
your
army.
worst.
As you say that to the sword, are you just like shaking it like, come on, do yours? How you like? What do you? Give us a. Show me like what is? How is he standing? Like what's he doing?
Sorry.
Like what is Costa? Tell us his movements. Like is he just standing there like shaking it, like saying, come on?
Yeah, it's just kind of like pointing it down and giving it a bit of a shake. Come on in. Show us what you got.
All right.
Do it then.
Suddenly your eyes just go like they just turn white and you go into like some kind of zone.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
You get this overwhelming sense of unworthiness as well. And it's just like you can just feel it like go like it's just you start seeing flashes of all the bad stuff you've done throughout your life. Tell us some of the things you see.
Just leading people into slaughter, basically, and just being a profiteer of war. Yeah, just dodging various things that I'm supposed to do, dodging the front line of various wars. Just
Being a
swindling
coward.
people at every opportunity. Putting a lot of heads on a lot of sticks.
Oh my god. Okay.
Stealing sending stones from dwarves, illegally taking on residents in a town we weren't welcome in,
Yeah.
Slaughtering gnomes.
So you-
blackmailing a mayor, blackmailing a political official while we had him chained up against the wall, naked.
innocently killing him. Yeah. So yeah, all these things are flashing through your head. Does it give you any kind of guilt, or what has caused the feeling from this?
I think it's just kind of washing out of me. It's like being wrung out.
It's baptism.
But as these are flashing through your head, you feel that sense of like disappointment coming from the sword, and for every flash that you see.
Well, yeah, I think it'd still be a bit stubborn. It's like, well, I can't do anything about it now. It happened.
But then it flashes forward to you with talking to Torm, and you agreeing to fight for Elturel, the people of Elturel, and it also shows you the flash when you were talking to Lathander to not give up. And so the sword, then you feel this hope come from it, that it's hoping you found a new leaf in life and you're gonna do what's best. And that's when it happens. you just feel this energy just surge to your body. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
They just paused.
Yeah. Thank God. Okay. So yeah, you just feel it burning all that negative and evil things you've been doing. I mean, you still have the memories of it, but it's just burning all the negative energies of it out of your soul. Your eyes, as you're looking out, your eyes are just burning with this radiant light. You can suddenly you just see everything like away from you. Your eyes become luminous pools of silver, and you can see in normal and magical darkness. You see invisible creatures and objects. You automatically detect visual illusions and succeed on saving throws against them. Perceive the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic, and see into the ethereal plane, all within a range of 60 feet.
Damn.
Starting to trip me out a bit.
The knowledge starts pouring into your head of the celestial language. Now you can understand it and read it and write it. You feel like you have this resistance to necrotic energy and radiant damage. Your charisma score becomes 20. And then you feel your back just kind of like hunch over real quick, and you hear like your bones in your back breaking, and then these big white, beautiful, soft wings just come out of your back, and they like spread out for a second, and then they kind of fold in really slowly and rest against your back.
Could they not be kind of like a bit grey and pigeon-like, rather than beautiful white?
They're beautiful, and they glitter a little bit. Roll me a D8, please.
D8.
Yeah. One. You get this overwhelming need to treat all beings, even enemies, with respect.
Ugh.
Is that even a thing Costa could do? Like he's gonna be bad at it.
It's his new personality trait. Roll me a D6.
Oh god.
We should have just gave it to Lanthius.
Really should have.
Can we rewind real quick? Can we just load the autosave?
Your new ideal is faith. I choose to follow the tenets of a particular lawful good deity to the letter.
Oh, God.
So I believe that would be Torm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put these in the chat. Roll me another d6. You feel the need to keep a written record of your beliefs and the sins that you witnessed. And when you finish it, this book will be your gift to the multiverse.
Oh God, he's gonna write a pamphlet.
It's gonna be the most dry book I've ever seen.
Give
I
me
didn't
one.
even know I knew how to read. All
Give
right.
me, no, now you can read Celestial. Give me a d6. You don't just know how to read. You know how to read the best
Belief
language
number
ever.
1: always keep fresh socks.
And your flaw is you will sacrifice innocent lives for the greater good.
How can I do the first one and do that one?
Wait. That doesn't make any sense.
It's a flaw. I don't know how that's gonna work.
That's contradictory. In
It
nature.
is. That means no. I mean, you treat everyone with respect, but if it comes to it, then you would definitely sacrifice one of them for the
So
greater
I'll
good.
just apologise when I kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
I'm thinking
civilian
it's more
number 2.
like he's now willing to sacrifice all of us in order to.
No, it's just
Dave there.
innocent, and that's none of
Yeah,
us.
that's not us.
True.
It's like no, innocent would be like sacrificing Mumu, which would be a good idea.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's see. I'll put the sword in your character sheet.
Can you unattune to it?
You can, yeah.
Just give it to somebody. Let somebody else handle this.
But do you keep all of the transformation stuff?
Yeah, once you're attuned, once it transforms, there's no going back. While attuned to the artifact, you can't be charmed or frightened. While attuned to the artifact, you also gain a +1 bonus to your armor class. The sword deals an extra 2d8 radiant damage to any creature hits, or 3d10 radiant damage if you're wielding it with 2 hands. An evil creature that takes damage must succeed a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the end of its next turn. It is sentient, it's lawful good, has an intelligence of 10, wisdom of 20, charisma of 18, has hearing and normal vision out to range of 30. Communicates by transmitting through emotions. Truth Seer. While holding the sword, you gain advantage on all wisdom insight checks. And that's pretty much it. Oh, it sheds a bright light in about 5-foot radius, dim light for an additional 5 feet. Fiends find the sword light disconcerting and painful even if they can't see it. They have disadvantage on attack rolls made within the weapon's radius of bright light. As a bonus action, you can intensify the light, causing it to shed bright light, 15-foot radius, and an additional 15-foot dim.
I would like to specify that Xaleron feels disconcerted by all of this so far.
Should have just gave it to Lanthius. Oh Lord.
That is a look.
So what does Costa say after this transformation?
I think he needs a toilet.
Angels don't do that.
It's just yeah, muscle memory.
As soon as it finishes, he kind of like undoes his belt and looks down his breeches to see if he's still packing.
There's nothing there. You're Kendall.
He is. But your poop is now glittery. Because it's fun. All right. Is that all he does? Is that how he reacts?
Yeah, he's kind of like, I guess he's like hovering on these new wings, and his shoulders just slump a little bit. It's like, oh, come on then.
How does everybody else react? Start with Giovanni.
Well, Renda, Looks like we won't be getting that recruitment fee on you anymore.
Ugh. What? Why him?
Oh well. Who knows? He's old.
Zaileron and Leandra, how do you react?
I'm probably just standing there staring at him, and I eventually just go, "What have you done, you silly old bastard?"
I'm extremely interested by this. I think the point of being a divination wizard is how everything can hinge on a single. I think this cast is extremely interesting to me.
Yeah, you have a flying speed of 90, and you have the ability to hover as well. Lulu is, you look beautiful, and you can fly like me. See, aren't you happy?
Not overly. No.
Aw. You'll get better.
This is some next level bullshit. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
But I hope you lot appreciate this. Might look all glittery and spangly. It's really, really uncomfortable.
I did propose us to give it to Olanthios instead.
But
Although,
look,
you know what? This could be a boon to your recruiting. I feel like it'd be a lot easier to sign people up to join the army if you look like that.
I can't bring myself to do it again. I feel all guilty about it. It's awful. I don't know what I'm feeling.
Yes, and I don't believe he'll be able to traverse the material plane anymore. He shall be in the heavens above us, looking down.
You're all annoying me at the moment, and I feel guilty about that as well. Normally, I just let it happen.
No, you know what? We need to do a test. We need to see if he can still lie.
Costa, do you have an abrasion on your left testicle? Yes or no?
I've always had one there, yeah.
He's telling the truth.
Okay, but what about something that he would feel compelled to lie about?
I don't know. He lies about everything. Well, almost everything.
Costa,
Almost everything.
Did you wash your hands after the last time you defecated?
No.
Oh,
See, that's the
don't-
truth.
Oh.
Again,
I don't think he can lie anymore.
I just rubbed them on my breeches.
Oh god.
I have to put my.
I've got it. Sherry, do you feel guilty about stringing along Rendar for the recruitment fee? All
I
this
feel
time?
awful about it now. I
Right,
can't
so
stop
see,
thinking about it.
You can't lie anymore.
It's too much emotion, Gio. I can't cope.
See,
I can see everything.
under normal circumstances, he would have said, "No, of course not. Rendar's my best friend." Obviously, Rendar was too blind to see that he was just a pawn in Sherry's game.
This is
Don't worry, don't-
this is unfortunate.
Don't
This is
feel too
gonna
bad, Rendar.
Rendar's just slowly shaking his head.
Even if you gotten recruited, we would have broken you out anyways. Don't worry about that. You were saying, Zalaron?
This is just gonna it's gonna make the rest of this journey very interesting, I think.
Yes, very.
Also, I feel like those
And-
wings down here are gonna make us a real target.
Yes,
Oh, yes.
they will. Not only that, after all of this is over, we're down one to exact revenge on Halia Thornton.
Oh,
We have one less member to sass her.
and
Yeah,
let me
no,
guess,
I'm with you.
Costa, you don't even feel You feel bad about what we've put her through already, don't you?
Well, I'll make exceptions, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think she knows she's not a good person, so
Yeah. I
I
mean,
treat all beings, even enemies, with respect.
I mean, I mean, you treat them with respect doesn't mean you don't hate them. Like,
when I tear her head off, I'm going to apologise straight after.
Well, we'll just. I don't know if you can do that. You might just have to ask your new boss up there, or bosses, all of them.
No.
I don't think that's conducive to a newly crowned angel.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really thought this through.
Yes, as your dementia, as your encroaching dementia has proved time and time again for the past half a year.
well, I mean, I can't pick the god you worship, so I was just assuming. So you tell us which god you would.
He's torn,
Okay.
still torn.
They're probably torn. Well, I guess like a pantheon, right? So there might be like a council, like get together and just like talk about shit.
All right, so it's an hour. So if we want, we could take a 10-minute break. But also, you guys leveled up to level 13.
Ooh.
So,
Alrighty.
this will give you some time to level up the characters. Take a 10-minute break.
Sounds good.
think he might have stepped away.
Oh, okay. All good. I'm just curious.
What did you take?
Finger of Death and Plane Shift, I think.
Nice. Like Finger of Death?
Pardon?
So I like Finger of Death.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
So everyone, you guys leveled up. Lulu, she's excited. She's so happy to see Costa in this new form. It kind of reminds her of being with Zariel. So she's definitely, like you could tell, she's all excited, a little bundle of joy, and she keeps flying around Costa like a little gnat. She says, now let's go off to Elturel.
All right then, come on.
Right, I guess let's finish this off.
All right, you guys start to head off. Trying to remember
Oh,
how
God.
much was there. I don't think there was any fuel left, right, in your car, or was there?
Um,
don't think
I mean,
s-
I have 1 5th level left, and I do have teleportation circle and a circle for Elturel. I could get us there immediately, but I am nearly out of all spells.
If we get back there, what are the chances that it's going to be a problem?
Just a shit show. Yeah, and I am just about. I'm fine for hit points, but I'm just about tapped for spells. I've got like 5 left or so.
Well, what do we want to do?
I mean, it took you guys a while. I feel like it could be later in the day because you had to get through the scab. That took a little bit of time, and then the
Is
whole
it
thing.
safe to stay here? Is really the question.
Well, in this room, maybe. Nothing's been in here yet.
I guess the weird ghost person is gone. Now
Oh, yeah.
somebody's attuned to this thing.
Yep.
We could just take a little break here, and then I can get us right there when we need to. We're ready to ditch the cars.
Might be a good idea.
All right. So you guys make camp inside this cathedral. Like close the doors and hang out.
Bring up the dome.
All right. Yeah, you guys. He brings up the dome. You guys are inside. Even though your dome is up outside in the cathedral, it's actually feeling really nice. It wasn't bad in there at all. And you
No,
tell.
not the dome. Not the dome. Can I get a 7th level spell just to use this?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm assuming we leveled up in the middle of the day, so we haven't rested. So we haven't. So maybe we'll like get like the spell slot, but not.
Yeah. When I level up, I do that. Yeah, you get the extra stuff.
All right, I'm gonna. You know what? Because this is so better in character. This is like super in character, and he's so
Oh no.
so incredibly great anyways. I'm gonna bring open the magnificent mansion.
Ooh.
Nice. So tell us what happens.
Well, I believe at first all you guys see like stand back everyone. I have a new spell. It shall take me only a minute. And after that minute, I'm gonna bring up this very quaint sort of door. Very quaint, nice wooden door with like the curved iron handle. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a little wall lamp, like sort of a lamp to the side of it. And may I welcome all of you to my abode. my new abode. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna throw it open. And it's gonna be sick. And it's the mansion. Because there's like we coming into the foyer first. There's like a little. There's even the little like tin. It's a sort of like tin cylinder to put your umbrellas in and all that stuff.
Don't forget all the servants waiting to serve you. There are like 20 of them.
Yep, they're all dressed up in very much Victorian era garb.
Ooh.
Yeah, they all
Maids
come
and
up
butlers.
immediately like, how can we serve you?
How do you do, sir? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do?
They each
May I
bow.
take your coat? May I take your coat? May I take your coat?
Yeah.
May I take your loin?
This is quite something.
And the carpet is all. What's a really nice carpeting material from back then? What would they have made suede back then? Like not suede, but like I don't want to
Greg-
say like a. I don't-
Is it a
felt-
thick pile carpet or is it like a? thin
Greg
pile?
would know. Right, Greg?
No,
You should
not-
know all this.
I don't want it to be
Overtime.
shag. No, I want it to like what the hotels use.
I feel like they would have something similar
Ooh.
for sure.
Sort of not shag, but like flat, but still soft.
No.
There's like a very nice intricate. There's like a royal purple patterns with like the fleur de lis dotted all along it in gold.
Rendar is visibly uncomfortable.
Come.
Not bad.
And it's the dining room. There are three. How many floors do I get?
It's any floor plan you like.
We'll say 3 floors. We'll say 50 cubes spread out among 3 floors, 3 stories.
The space can exceed 50 cubes, each cube being 10 feet on each side. That's a big place.
That's a big ass place. Oh my god.
It's furnished and decorated as you choose. It contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people. A staff of 100 near-transparent servants attend all who enter. You decide the visual appearance of these servants and their attire. They're completely obedient. Each servant can perform any task a normal human servant could perform, but they can't attack or take any action that would directly harm another creature. The servants can fetch things, clean, mend, fold clothes, light fires, serve food, pour wine, and so on. And that's pretty awesome. They can't leave, obviously.
All right.
Yes, and I have made the decision to have a little bit of everything for all of you. I have an observatory for Leandra, and all the fake books
Ooh.
that contain text she wants to read, because I can't conjure random books. A exercise gym for Rendar in the basement.
Nice.
Well, it can't be outside, but I have an archery range, an indoor archery range for Zalaron, and a room with 20 toilets for 20 latrines for Costa.
This is quite something, Giovanni. This is astounding.
This is impressive. Yes. Not bad.
It's too much. That's what it is.
Yes, and as we wait for dinner to be prepared, shall we wait at the reading room?
Ooh.
Sure.
Come. I already know the layout of this place. We'll walk through a little bit, and it's a lot of the rooms, like the reading room and stuff, have like the fancy sliding doors.
Nice.
Very soft double sliding doors, and you open it. Come, sit.
Not bad.
And we'll do that, and we'll be there for the night in the
Alright.
magnificent mansion.
Completely safe from everything. So yeah, there would be no encounters inside the magnificent mansion since the door disappears.
Contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
Or 6 Rendars.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
All the food. There's going to be. Have you guys seen Coming to America, the movie?
Yeah, that banquet
No.
or that food.
Like
The big
Sebastian
lunch.
knows what I'm talking about, but when they're having breakfast.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Are they on like opposite sides of a table?
Yeah, and then James Earl Jones, he has a fucking intercom to talk to Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
What is wrong, my son?
It's like,
Yeah, we have that kind of table.
but you ever see the Queen's dinners? Like how they have the table set up and they all polish all the gold and everything, and they're on the table like wiping it off with their brushes. Like,
Yep.
Is it?
Nice.
Oh yes, and all the servants throw imaginary rose petals everywhere. Each of you walk. Each of you have a servant. Has a servant
Ooh.
that throws rose petals in front of where you walk.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
How does Zaleron like his shooting range?
It's fantastic. He also spent some time when he finds out that there's a servant just throwing petals in front of him. He spent some time fucking with him. He'll like make it look like he's walking towards one hallway and then last second cut and go a different way.
I like to say all the targets on the at the archery range are. It's a portrait of the best if I can remember of how Leah Thornton looks with the bullseye range on it.
Yeah.
feel like-
You anytime you come in, you find that each one of the portraits there's an arrow in each eye.
I feel like you would have a good memory of what she looks like it burned
Oh,
inside
yes.
your thoughts. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I guess that as an added bonus, I'll have like little devil horns popping out the side of her head.
Alright, what's Leandra? How's she like her room? With
She's loving
imaginary
it.
books.
I'm gonna... Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
don't
have
think,
my.
Yeah, I don't think I can conjure like actual like unique texts.
Yeah, I don't
but-
know how that would work.
Yeah, it wouldn't
You
make
can
sense.
write your own stories in there.
It's all just smut.
I'll read.
Oh, wait.
Blank
one.
pages? No, they're just blank. I don't know.
Most of them are blank pages except for one section that has my name over it in gold plate etching, and it's just all of my poems and music
I'll read
sheets.
through them. Yeah, I'll take the night and read through them.
I probably have an erotic novel here and there
Yeah, probably.
with me
After I
as the
study my spell book for a bit. Oh
As-
god.
with Giovanni as the titular character, obviously.
Oh, of course. I think I start to read through that and get to like one of the particularly spicy scenes. Just like, not today.
And Rendar?
Oh yeah, he's loving his room, he's working out, he's trying his great axe tossing. See how that goes.
Oh, these aren't your rooms, by the way, that you sleep in. This is just
Oh yeah.
like
Like these are just areas that
rooms.
exist.
for each of you to have fun in.
Nice.
And then he's gonna start looking at the servants. Notice they're kind of transparent.
Oh boy, I don't know where this is going.
I wonder.
Oh no.
He's gonna try to kill one.
Oh, I thought this was going somewhere else.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's not do an Adam Kobold thing.
Yeah, right. It's been a while since that half worked.
Yeah, this is true. But no, we're not going there.
Alright, good.
Not the first time anyway.
Costa, how do you like your bathrooms and toilets?
He's kind of just sitting there a little bit kind of feeling a bit hard done by, not really embracing the new angel life. Wishing for a simpler time.
Yeah, plenty of time to ponder upon the porcelain thrones.
I mean, yeah, he's sitting on a toilet.
And his wings are just like what flopped down on the ground.
But
drooping.
A material life just doesn't satisfy him anymore. It's in too much, too much.
And if I don't know if Costa will appreciate it, but as realistic as medieval plumbing would look, it would have like the gold. It would be all golden pipes with like the little lever to flush.
They were usually just holes that dropped into like some bucket somewhere, or out the side of a castle into the water. Right? Didn't they do that too?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. But
We're gonna come into the cathedral the next day.
yeah, I mean, this is D&D. I think we could stretch it a little bit. I think.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, you can make it whatever you
Giovanni
want.
has this. After traveling with Costa, he has this new idea of how to revolutionize plumbing.
Does it all just magically get redirected into Hallie Thornton's like living room? Because that would be pretty fantastic.
I
No, I
got
wish.
plane shift because I can make that happen.
You have to be in there though, so you have to catch the turds as he's putting them out. I mean, you're free to do so. It's a big house. Nobody will know.
No, we need to come up with a new way to do that. Some sort of portable hole that's linked to a particular spot on a plane.
We can make something like that happen. I have a 7th level spell slot to waste before we go to sleep.
By the way, Sebastian, I don't have the import. Like, I don't have the three dots to edit my character sheet for some reason.
Oh, I see. Let me add the level to your character sheet.
Yeah, so I don't have the three.
Yeah, I don't know why. When I open it up, I see them, but
I don't want to reload just in case something breaks.
Yeah.
I can't load back in.
you're
Well,
a lore
did-
bard
Yeah,
or
lore
Valor.
first.
Oh, lore.
Lore,
okay.
lore.
I did reload and it actually seemed to work better because I was missing a bunch of stuff like the backgrounds and stuff like that. And then when I reloaded, it was all there.
All right, I just increased it.
All right, I got it.
All right, so yeah, if you guys do nothing else, you guys have this fantastic and fabulous night in this magnificent mansion. One of the best spells ever. And it's the next day.
You guys want to see the dance room?
Yes.
Well, it's not a dance room. It's a walkway. Not a catwalk. Sorry.
I was gonna say, you have a catwalk in your house? Of course you do.
Oh yeah. I'll totally be in there having my servants model for me. You know, just because because Giovanni needs to know how he would look in certain outfits. So he gets one. I would get one close to my size, and I'll put him in the catwalk room. Yes, work it, left, right.
Okay. So the morning comes. You guys do or say?
Giovanni, I must
place
say, I've
is
not slept
amazing.
like that in months. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. You're welcome, my dear.
Yes, it was a nice break.
Unfortunately, Sherry won't be here to enjoy it too much longer. I shall miss you terribly once you're gone.
I mean, if you want to visit him in the heavens, I did find a way to get you there.
Oh no, I won't be allowed there. I won't be allowed there.
I found a back door. Don't worry.
Other than that, I think we're supposed to go. We should go back to Atlantis because we did say we were going to go to him because he was going to help us. Was he? Or
I think he said he was
he
going to
left.
meet us. Meet us where we needed to be.
Yeah, he left, and I gave him that dirty picture. I don't remember where he said we're supposed to meet up.
I think it was more like when the time was right. Wouldn't he just be there or something like that? Or will you
I
come
think
get
that's
him?
pretty much what he said. He'd meet us there when it was time.
I guess we're just gonna go back to the car.
Okay. You guys head out of the magnificent mansion, then you head out of the cathedral and start your way through the scab. Once Costa walks out of the cathedral with his new sword, the whole cathedral just starts to crumble and fall apart around you. As it crumbles, the scab itself just kind of retreats and it just kind of caves in. Guys don't get harmed by this because it almost just crumbles and just turns into ash, leaving just the scab part still kind of there. Whatever parts were hard, and as the rest of it just is gooing down with blood.
Ugh.
And you can make your way through it.
Oh, sorry. To retcon, can I have taken 10 minutes last night to recast Find Familiar? Because I think my imp died.
Yeah. Dude.
Alright, I'll mark off the gold.
Okay. You make your way. Lulu's excited. She's happy. What kind of...
Kind of what?
So... I'm trying to remember how many more miles are... If the car was still even powered. Or did you...
No, I think we just ran out as we arrived.
Yeah, I think you did. I think that's what happened. Yeah.
We still have like 3 more. We still have 3 soul coins.
Yeah.
The original 3 we picked up.
So yeah, you get to the machine. It is out, but Lulu says her thing again. I don't think we should use anymore. It's evil.
Well, Lulu, what do you suggest? Walk? Would you like to walk instead?
Can't be that far.
Just remember, we're walking. You're flying.
I can walk, and she like goes down on the ground.
Yes, but the chances of us being attacked on the way there are much higher.
But we have him to protect us now. And she points at Costa.
And Lulu, might I remind you, the last time we walked, we were exhausted by the end. And we have only walked 2 miles, and it seemed like 10.
Yeah, so how are you guys standing right now? Outside.
Just around the car, around the back of it. I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're all sitting there and Lulu's debating with you, this... Let's see, I'm trying to figure out how this would work. Okay, so as you guys are sitting at the back of this truck, suddenly this wall of ice just comes shooting up out of the ground. Which side do you all jump on?
The car side?
Yeah.
I would figure. Give me... Are those your... Oh, nice, 16 and 20.
Hell yeah.
I've broken again. My screen's just all black. Oh. No, still not working.
No?
I haven't seen your portrait in game. Like your little thing at
Yeah.
the bottom.
Try reloading, because mine.
Oh, here we go. I just popped in.
Okay.
Yeah, so this big ice thing comes up and it kind of curves around and surrounds everyone.
Oh god.
Out from behind a rock comes this massive ice devil.
Is it the tea kettle guy?
Yeah, from Mephistopheles.
Yeah.
The tea cat? What?
His
Come on.
his
The one
envoy.
that had to keep melting its face.
Oh no, no. Was that an ice devil? I thought that was something else. That was it was.
That was the Mephistar's domain, so it was all ice.
Yeah, but he was. I don't think he was an ice devil.
He was just really unfortunate.
I guess not.
He was some kind. I think he was. I don't know. I remember. I thought he had a regular face, not like one of the faces. The map. Yeah, they have the truck on here.
Is Greg here? He hasn't spoken in a while.
I don't
Is
know.
he still-
Yeah, no, I'm here.
All right. It's thought your microphone cut out again like last week.
What's it doing? It's weird because I preloaded this map earlier, but I think it did. I think it didn't matter because everyone reloaded. I think this will help.
All right, I'm loaded in.
Yeah, once you're loaded in, you can roll initiative.
I'm loaded, but I can't see the background. Just FYI.
Our tokens aren't on the screen.
They should be down here.
I can see our tokens. I just zoomed out a bit.
They're all invisible to me.
Maybe it hasn't loaded all the way.
It's a grey screen.
I'm gonna have to reload.
Can anyone else see this?
I'm still loading. I'm at 60%. Sorry, 70%.
Yeah. I can
I-
see it.
Okay.
I can see the grid, the tokens, but not like the background layer.
Gotcha. So,
I think I can see everything.
Yeah, I can see everything but our tokens. And the Foundry website is really slow to load.
It's my internet, most likely. I don't have the best upload speed.
Is it like that? It's a peer-to-peer?
Yeah, this is running on my server right behind me.
Oh.
Huh. I thought they would have had like their own things, like Roll20.
When you purchase software, it's like its own server, so you run it on your own computers. They do have, someone does have a service. I think it's called The Forge or something like that. I think Greg uses that one. They host it
guess.
for you.
And let me guess, you have to pay again.
Well, it's a service, yeah, that somebody has a server online and you can like purchase the space and run it. So he has like different tiers if you want to run more than one game or stuff like that, or you just run it yourself for free if you can't figure it out. Alright.
Yeah, I'm getting a
Xeron.
lot of stuff not popping up when I click on it, but like for whatever reason, my character sheet has no background to it.
Yeah, I had that earlier and now.
That happened to me too, and it took forever to load up. Like I closed it and reopened it, and then it popped in. I'll reset my network
I mean,
before each game.
It's still working, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much.
Greg, do you see anything yet?
I can see all the tokens and I can see demon thing, devil thing. There's a grey background. There's like pink thing that's floating around, and then there's a grid over there.
I mean, it seems like you can see what you need to see. Yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason, mine Costa and Giovanni's tokens don't appear. They're just hooded images.
Not sure what's happening.
Stuck on the gray screen, yeah.
See things uploading. Yeah, it has to be the internet. I have the CPU use is only at 21% and the memory is 38, so it's not being overloaded.
Site can't be reached.
Showing very slow uploads. What's 1500 kilobytes? Is that like 1 megasecond?
1,500 kilobytes upload?
I think that's, yeah.
Jesus Christ, 1.5 megabyte upload.
Yeah, it's going really slow.
That is awful.
What's happening? Turn this on. So my download speed's 114 megabytes per second. Is it bytes or megabytes?
That's probably
Oh, yeah.
bits.
It's
Bits
bytes.
per second. It says my upload speed's 8.
Right now? No, it's not.
I know, but that's what the speed test. I just ran speedtest.net. I don't understand.
What's latency?
Does it show you that?
You just open up your command prompt and ping like Google.
Well, for speed test says the ping is 24.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think
I mean, it wouldn't be a Thursday game without technological problems.
We haven't had issues in a while, though. I'm surprised.
It knows we're making too much progress in the campaign. It's like, nah, we gotta slow them down.
They've leveled up too many times.
Should I just try a complete shutdown of my routers and everything and give us 10 minutes to boot back up? That helps.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. We'll just take 10 minutes. I'll get disconnected for a minute.